Good morning, good morning. This is Lori from the Paint Girly channel. I got ready a little earlier than I expected, so I just adjusted the time of my start. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just fussing around with some stuff here till some guests begin to arrive. I'm, as many of you might know, I'm straightening up my art area. Whew. And I'm finding some goodies. So these are some things I'd had. I don't know. I should probably just throw this out. I've got plenty of this pattern tissue, but see, they make such cute little journals. Love making journals. But I think I want to try to trim this. So I'm just pinning a few of these sheets together and just fussing around with this stuff until we get some folks in here and I can get going on my project. Good morning, Pam. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Um, Maybe I'll make these really small. I'm so terrible at measuring stuff, especially especially if there's no straight edge to start with. Whew, I'm really bad at it. Let's see. I want to get maybe a Stabilo because they make such a dark mark. I'm just gonna see if I can. This may not work. Oh my goodness. It's like I don't have anything in my throat until I start my stream. I mean, I have talked this morning. My voice was fine. So I was expecting to see Murray this morning, but I don't see any notification that she's not going to be on, but maybe she made an announcement in her last stream and I missed it. I was up too late again last night. Zena came on. I think she was on a couple times yesterday. I got chatting with those girls. Oh my gosh. And I started to just fall asleep while I'm talking. Oh my goodness. I'm like an infant. I have my days and nights mixed up. I got to get back to a regular bedtime. It's better for you health wise and everything. I just want to do one more thing. Good morning, Marty. I was just saying I kept falling asleep last night while I was chatting with you guys. Oh my gosh. Has anybody ever made little journals using these tissues? These pattern tissues? They're so cute. I want to put something underneath the first layer to decorate it. I don't know what I want to put though. I got bags of jazz everywhere. Bags of jazz everywhere. Now, cleaning my room, I've been throwing a lot of stuff away. Of course, my husband doesn't think it's a lot to throw away. Yeah, Captain Obvious. Go to bed when you're sleepy. I guess I'm more of a nosy buddy than I think I am. Yeah, getting your kids back into a routine. Remember those days. There's some things you just don't miss. For me, it was packing lunches. Oh my gosh, I really despised packing lunches. I know, Marty. I know, but you know what? I'm just not a. I do like replays for some for some things, but if I see somebody's live, I just want to watch the live. It's same with a baseball game. It's like I don't want to do anything if the baseball game's on. My husband's like, but it'll be on you watch. I'm like, I want to watch it live. Anyway, always despised packing lunches. Well, my son never really ate anything. Well, that didn't work out there. So he was really kind of a non-issue, but I still hated packing them. And I've never had to pack my husband's lunch because he's self-sufficient and would rather do it himself. We've talked about this too. He's an enabler. He enables me to be a slug. Anyway, it's funny. He just retired, and the other day he said, I really don't miss packing those lunches and that breakfast. He would take breakfast too, and breakfast. I said, yeah, I understand that, man. I understand that. Good morning to everyone who's coming in. So I was rummaging through some stuff as I'm straightening up my room, and my last stream I showed you two kits of Rosemary's caboodle kits that I haven't really done much with or anything for the one. But I also discovered I have another journal, a bag journal kit. And I thought, ooh, let's open that up and see what we can do with that this morning. Uh, Pam likes watching the lives too and chatting. Yeah. Like if I'm sitting and working on a project, watching a replay is great. Look, this end I didn't do either. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not doing it right. Um, but if I have a chance to watch a live, man, that's what I'd much rather do that. I don't know. So is anyone here that knows why Mary is not on this morning? Usually she'll make an announcement, but maybe she made an announcement in her last live and I missed it. Now without my husband going to work every day, no, he didn't go every day. He went certain days, but that helped me to know what day of the week it was. So with him not going to work now I think now I never know what day it is. I can't think, oh, he's home. I can't think, oh, he's at work. Today must be, you know, blank. Marty says, I think Chat Panther is as much fun as seeing what the group. Yeah, yeah, it all just works together. I know it's really fun. Oh, okay. I just try not to worry. Try not to worry. All right, so there's a few of us in here. I'm just going to go ahead and get started because I'm really kind of anxious to open this up and see what's inside. So I got this at Keisha's Market, and the person selling it, who I don't really remember who that was, called this a large paper bag journal. So this morning, as normal for me, last minute Lucy. Oh, I could have said last minute Lori. I watched a couple of videos just real quick to see how some of the gals approach a bag journal. And I don't even know what kind of bag is in here. So let's see what I got. We're going to put this here. All right. And you gals let me know if my camera is not in a good spot. I can bring it up or bring it down because I have this great system. Okay, so I've got some fibers. I've got some, it looks just like a strip of muslin, but maybe it's some sari. The colored stuff looks like sari. And some really cool fibers. When I see those fibers, it must have been Tammy. I think this might have been a Tammy kit. A couple of napkins. Ooh. This is more like, it's a little heavier than a cotton. I mean, I'm sure it's a cotton, but it's more, and it's more granulated. Oh, no, she did not. Look, it's already stitched. And then it's got big holes. This is not what I was expecting. I was expecting a loose bag. Oh, that's a horse of a different color. Huh. See, the videos I watched, you took the bag and you opened it up here and you cut that. And then you folded it and made a spine and okay, so I've got to think about that. So that's already started for you. Okay, so then I've got this cool thing. Precocious? 1950. Wow, that's cool. That's a piece of painty paper. Very large pocket envelope. And some coffee dyed pages. And then there's some goodies in here. Good morning to everyone who's popping in. Pop, pop, pop. So if you just arrived, I'm opening up a large paper bag journal kit. So I've got this coolness, library card and pocket. Cute little envelope. Tags. Look at that cute envelope. Postcard. Some cool paper. And then another little envelope here. My goodness, this is so cool. Let's save that little piece of tape. We gotta save everything. Get out. Look at this. Kind of a key. It's kind of a pin. I thought it was a key. It's a pin. Wow. Oh, that's an old-timey, like, negative. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I started to take apple cider vinegar gummies. So I took my gummy before I started, so probably in a little while I got to go get a little something to eat. This is such cool stuff. I think that's probably done by a real artist. Look, I love that little bag. Gosh. Some more little, so this could be very eclectic. They're cute. I've got some more of those somewhere. Look, this is taped shut too. Do you think there's something in there? There is. Oh, look. How cute is that? All little stampers. All little stamps. Very nice kit. Very, very nice kit. And this must be washi that looks like tinkle tape. Right? Because look, it peeled off real nice. It peeled off of this real nice. All right, I'm going to set this stuff up here. Oh, I don't want to lose my little key. It's not a key. It looks like a key. It's a pin. I'm going to put that up there. Marty, when I say where's my pin, say look on your keyboard. Okay? Okay? Please? Please? Thank you. All right, so now I have to decide what I want to do with the bag. Oh, I've got some stuff in my way here. Shocker. Shocker. Okay, that's just my little pincher thing. So I pull out I have a 2-drawer file cabinet that sits to my right. And I pull it out and I use it for a shelf. And I had stuff sitting in front of it. Okay, so what I'm thinking, I either can take this apart, take these stitches out, and do it like I saw the other girls do, the little videos that I watched, or I leave it as is. See, I'm just not sure what those holes might be for. I guess I could tie sari and fiber out those, right? And I could really, not that you would need more pockets, because you have a pocket here. I'm just not sure I like this extra jazz here. I'm wondering if I slice this down, then I could just glue or really stitch these edges. For a pocket. Anybody else have any ideas? This I could make either a flip out, right? I can make a flip out. And I'm just wondering if I guess I could stitch pages in between each section. All right, I'm going to leave it together. Yeah, you could put binder rings in there, but you wouldn't really need it because it's already stitched, right? See, if I put any threads in there, when you go to use it, it's not going to lay flat. And same with binder rings. If you put anything in there, it's going to prohibit it from opening up flat, which I kind of like the opening up flat. Good morning, Zena. Gosh, everybody's up so early. So this could be a flip out. They also could be pockets. I could trim that, and it could be a pocket. Yeah. I left my coffee in the other room. It got cooled. I have water. Ah, you're a good mama. Good mama. Well, I'm going to fold some of those. She needs a car. Does she drive because she doesn't have a license, or she doesn't drive? Or she doesn't drive because she doesn't have a license, or she doesn't drive because she doesn't have a car? Just curious. Just curious. Okay, so if I fold these papers, see, they're really kind of small, but that gives you variety. Gives you variety. Now, what if I cut this? Oh my gosh, it's from 1950. This is going to be hard to do. If I cut this away, then I have a folio. She doesn't even have a license. Because she doesn't want one, or I don't need to know. I know. My daughter was not too bad. I don't remember her being too bad. I'm going to have I'm going to have hang out there. The other choice is if I, cut the folio. Hey, Barb, good morning. See, because it's going to get stitched back in there. See, then I got a lot of gappage. If I cut this, if I trim this here, just a smidge, so I would have to take a smidge off. And if I trim this, like say here, then I've got a couple different size pages. She took the written test and passed. She was living with her dad and never took her own. So once you turn 18, you have to take it again. Oh dear. All right, I wonder if my cutter's gonna let me. This cutter, I think the blade might be getting a little Dolesville. Let's take this apart. Now, I know I'm struggling a little bit with cutting this, but the reality is, girls, if I don't cut it and use it, it's going to sit in a drawer. Thanks, Barb. They're my summer dashes. It's got little crabs. I don't know if you can see. Wait a minute. Oh. Seemed like there was a little sweet. There we go. Can you see the little crabs? So I'm just going to go ahead and whack it. Going to whack it. So I don't mind having Some pages certainly shorter. I'm trying to avoid getting up and, I mean, I don't really care if it's rough, if it cuts rough, because yeah, it is. It is. I think initially it's nerve-wracking when your kids go to get their driver license, but after you get over the initial shock, it's very liberating. Is it not? Just feel like my other cutter's not going to do. I mean, I could get out my huge cutter. This paper is kind of flimsy. Yeah, the bag's the actual journal. Yeah, you decorate and you add signatures. Yeah, yeah. All right, so I just want to take a little skosh, as they say. It never fails, no matter who. Well, I tell. Oh, I think that's we're waiting for he's not a landscaper guy, he's a cement guy that does. Let me grab it. Hold on, please. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Milt? Good. All right, he got it. Okay, hon. Thanks. He's, busy. Does stuff in the summer. We're wanting to get cement poured. And, oh my gosh. I didn't want it to go to voicemail. My husband's, I guess who knows what he was doing. Anyway, it's all worked out now. All right, I need to trim this. I might wait to trim that. So I've got those pages. Now, see, these are going to be smaller, which is okay. I got a bit of crumblies. Smorgasbord trolley. The trolley sounds like a Harry Potter trolley. I'd like to go on that trolley. Oh, thanks, Marty, for making an exception. See, and that's just a little. I'm going to have to go get my other cutter. Well, let's see. This one might cut this paper better. And I've got other paper, of course. It's not like, you know what? I should probably measure this. Wouldn't that be a swell idea? Let's measure. And I want a little wiggle room here. Let's see. So it measures 8 1/4. So if I do 8, it's going to give me a little wiggle room. All right, so I got to bring out the arm. So Barbara, you having a waddle today? Yeah, I guess. Hey, Angie, good morning. Geez, Angie, you're up early too. None of us slept in. All right, let's get these folded. And then I can slice and dice them. all at once. Several of us were up quite late this morning because someone had us captivated. With doing things, well, you waddled enough yesterday. Good. It's too hot here to waddle. Not that I would anyway. It's too darn hot. Yeah, someone had us up late fussing with some gold flakes, not to be confused with cornflakes. You can't take it when it's a mess. Boy, I wish my son had that syndrome. I should talk. My room's a mess too. Yeah, I missed a bit before I came in. What was I doing? Maybe I was napping. I did even have a nap yesterday afternoon. I've been feeling a little off kilter, actually, so we'll see. We'll see what that's about. Oh, I gotta bring out the arm. I'm gonna make these all 8. And then if you can't believe it, they were actually referencing and comparing me to having problems with my chomper, my eyelet maker. I think there's something wrong with it. I did try, thanks Barb, I did try it again after that. On the way to Cape May. I feel like these are my little seashore dashes. I've got more dashes coming. Don't tell Ron. It took 3 hours for Zena to make the first shaker. Okay, I've got to tell you, I didn't even realize it was a shaker. I wouldn't think the sequins would shake that well, but I guess I'm just don't get it too much about the shakers. I was wondering why Zena, why you were saying, you didn't want the plastic to stick down. I was thinking having the plastic stick down was probably a great idea. I didn't realize it was a shaker till way after the fact, but I'm a little slow. I'm a little slow out of the gate. All right, so if we have these pages. All right, how many do we have here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 places to put pages. So let's just start seeing what this is going to look like. All right, I have more pages, so let's just say that goes like that. Now, somewhere I have a one of those cool rulers that helps you to rip. I don't know what I do with that. It helps you to, rip things. It's got a sharp edge. It's called a one of those rulers. It's called what the heck did I do with that? All my rulers are usually up there, like a deckled edge kind of a thing. All right, so I got to take some off of this. I don't care if these are the same. Am I making anybody crazy so far? Let's see if I can do all these. Let's just see if I really can't do it that way. I should have, instead of starting earlier than I had scheduled, I should have made myself a piece of toast. That would have been the wise thing to do. Real and free of eggshells. Oh, I missed something about eggs. Oh, I see. Stepping on eggshells. Yeah, okay. I got you there. All right, so I've got those tore up pretty well. Oh, very funny, Angie. That's very funny. Very funny. It's not the middle of the night, Ange. We can talk about food now. Welcome to all those that are coming in. I see that there's a few others who have popped in. I'm going to go see if I can get my darling husband to make me a piece of toast. Bets are he'll do it. Oh, we just went outside. Dang. I'll ask him anyway. Ooh, maybe the guy's coming. Maybe the cement guy's coming, girls. Hold, please. Hey, honey. When you get a chance, doesn't have to be right this second. Would you make me a piece of toast with that bread you got me with the peanut butter on it? Is he coming? Nice. He said okay. I'm spoiled. Okay, we're getting the cement shoes today and tomorrow. They're going to start with the cement shoes there. They're coming. They got to take up the old, and then they're going to probably put down the form, and they're going to start, laying the basic work for some shoes there. Zena's? What, she's going to get herself a biscuit, sausage, egg, and cheese. Oh, when you take the kid to work, you're going to stop at the Wa. You're going to stop at the Wa. Love Wawa. Love Wawa. I guess they don't have Wawas in Canada. That's what we should do. We should start a Wawa chain in Canada. Man. We could, but just think of all the Tim Holtz stuff. Okay, you American girls that know what Wawa's like. I mean, we have them here every couple of miles, okay, where I live. every couple of miles. In fact, to get from my house to my mother's house in Pennsylvania, all you have to do is follow the Wawas. Okay? I'm not kidding you. All right? You don't have anywhere you are, Marty? Oh my gosh. There's always somebody in them. They do such a slamming business. It's unbelievable. I absolutely love the Wawa. We could buy so much Tim Holtz stuff. And all the rest of them too. Dina, Jane, all of them. Oh my gosh. So funny, my daughter's roommate in college, she didn't know about Rita's Water Ice. When she first had Rita's Water Ice, she about lost her mind. And my daughter, she was from Maine. My daughter and I had planned a trip to go up and visit. Her family had invited us to come and stay. Her mom had a small dairy farm, kind of. Well, they did cheese, had a couple of cows, I think, had a pig. And yes, we have made Timmy a very wealthy man. And he deserves it. He's a genius to me. And he's very cute. He's very cute little boy. And she was explaining to her mother, it's water, but it's got flavor. And it's like, you won't believe it. It's so... All right, so now we don't have... All right, so if I put one there... Oh, look, I found another... Oh, geez, I found another Flapazoid. Another Flapazoid. I might have to rob Peter to pay Pool. Let's do a short and a long and a short and a long. All right, you know what? Really, I can just go like this because I'm going to rearrange them anyway. So I can put this in here. I can give you a long, give you a short, and let's have another long up here. Up here, let's do this long. Now, I don't have to use everything I have. I might just cover those, I'm sorry, freaking holes. I might just cover those freaking holes. Who all is here? I see there's a lot of people here. Come out, wherever you are, and greet the old lady. All right, I've got some cool paper over here. Let's see what we got. I can add some of that jazzerazzer. And, oh yeah, some of this. Let's see what I got here. Let's make it really fluffy. Let's make it fluffy. Ange, I didn't know you went. Hey, Gail. Good morning. Oh, Gail. Sit down. Take a load off. Oh, yeah, look. See, I bought this stuff. I think I bought this one. Yeah. Forgot I have it. Okay, so this isn't going to be a winter one. Okay, so they're different. Let's put those aside. Let's see. Oh, that was something I was thinking about selling. Oh, this, I did the coffee and I put some salt on there. Can you see that? It looks kind of neat. Or My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Oh, that must be a song. I have no idea what that one is. She's on the hunt for a breakfast Sammy and for some coffee because she's a bit cranky because she stayed up too late. Well, you know what? I was going to say that, Marty. It could look cool or it looks like a skin disease. We're going to go with cool. We're going to go with cool. And I won't be hearing anything other than that. It's cool. It's going to be cool. Gail, you know that song? Barb, do you know that song? Hey, there's Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. What do I have in here? Okay, let's see. I think this is stuff I got from Shelly. See, the thing about this is, if I fold them, I'm only going to have a half a bird. I knew you would, Barb. Barb, I am just always impressed with your knowledge of music and Gail's knowledge of everything. Okay, so let's just use 3 of these. Whoa, sorry. See, I so apologize for always hitting the camera. But I bring it down, so I'm thinking it's better for you to see stuff. But maybe it's not. Maybe I should raise it up. I haven't seen Shelly for a while. Probably send her a message and inquire as to how she be. Oh, come on. How did you get that idea about me? Gail, you're amazing. Okay, so here's a couple more pages. Now let's see. Oh gosh, I hope he comes in soon and makes my toast. I mean, these aren't very interesting pages, are they? You know what? I just pulled out a bunch of stuff. I'm making, filling my containers. Now, see, those birds are kind of blue, and this looks kind of blue. Let's use a couple of these here. Let's use 3. Oh, I have to check that out. We were on the farm. Blue on blue. Hey, Del. Good morning. Oh, that's okay. We only been on a little while. Uh-oh. Ange had to do some chair surgery. Oh, I gotta go look at that farm video. This is a bag journal. I bought a kit at Teach's Virtual Craft Vendors Market. I've had it a little while, but not as long as I've had Rosemary's kits. And I was showing Rosemary's kits that I purchased in my last live and discovered this bag journal. Okay, Barb, give Dad a little how you doing, Dad, for us. Okay, so let's put one of those in there. Let's do every other. See where we land. Oh, forgot the birds. throw a bird in there. Some of these is going to have to be trimmed. I'm over, at least at this point, I'm over the fact that all my signatures have to kind of be the same. You do doubt, well, I watched a couple of videos this morning, just real close. Real quick. And it wasn't like this. I assumed that my kit, because I hadn't opened it, had just one or two bags that were loose. But the gal that put it together had stitched several bags together. So I'm just, trying to decide what I want to do with it. And then I also have to decide how I want to decorate it. So I think I want to find some really cool pages to put in here, like something different. Let's see if I have anything that I can look, here's a piece of map. Let's use that. You know how I was saying before, I think it was my last stream. Ann Lars journals are just so cool because she uses all different kinds of, junk, and they're just like cool. So Della asks, so a junk journal using paper bag signatures. Well, the way she put it together, some of the paper bag is going to be, I guess, well, they're almost like dividers in this particular case. I'm thinking I'm going to stitch these pages in between the paper bags. I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. I think I want to rip this. I think I do. And I think I want to stitch. Rip and stitch. Rip and stitch. Okay. So now that I've got a good start on pages, and I think I'm going to look for, let's face it, I'm not going to do everything today because, no, this isn't going to be a marathon because it's Friday. Other people come on. Do they not? So let's try one. Now, I think I want to turn it this way. Do I want to turn it? No. Maybe I do want it this way. So if I do it this way, no, if I do it this way, and I open this up, let's think about this, and I open this up, I might be able to do a wraparound. Kathy's trying to make one to keep her paper bag intact. Yeah. The ladies I watched, Kathy, they stitched, of course it wasn't sewn in the center. They not stitched, they cut all this. It's just a paper bag, right? Oh, look. I wonder if I heat this up, if I can pull that apart without ripping. Hold on, let's see. Seen this happen. Food and coffee. You know, these things come apart when you don't want them to come apart. But when you want them to. They won't be having it. Eat her up. Eat her up. Welcome, welcome to everyone who's coming in. Good morning, good morning. Let's see, the question is whether hubby will remember that I made a piece of toast. But, I mean, I don't really care about preserving this part because I don't think, well, I might need it. I'm not sure if I want to do, you know, like a comb over. Comb over, flap over, you know. Okay, I'm dying to ask, does anybody watch PBS programming? Masterpiece Theater. Has anyone ever watched Grantchester? Dell says she has had 4 hours of sleep. I had too much coffee yesterday, so green tea today. Well, some of us in here, Dell, didn't have much sleep because a certain individual who's now happy about her food had us up till 3 hours in the morning. How long did you girls stay up? Oh, he remembered. Thank you, honey. Okay. Now peanut butter stuck to the roof of my mouth. Okay, I'm kind of making this kind of a shred. The one girl, I did subscribe to her, but I don't remember her name. Tina had a different kind of marathon yesterday. The one girl made her bag had a really big spine, which she wasn't happy with, and then after she covered the inside with fabric. I mean, it looked cool. Hi, Dana. Good morning. You know, I'm munching on a piece of peanut butter toast. So the directions on my apple cider vinegar gel tabs, or whatever you call them, little gummies, says to take it and then in a half an hour eat something and then drink a whole glass of water. I just started taking them yesterday. No. So my husband found this loaf of bread at Aldi's for me. It's got 10 grams of protein in a slice. It's got a lot of seeds and stuff in it, but it's like chewing a piece of kale. Now I'm just fussing to see if this is gonna. Now the only thing with that is once I get the pages in, this is really not going to be quite long enough, right? But maybe I can. Maybe I could stitch on some of this fabric. What do you think? That might work. So I need a piece of something. I wonder if I stitch this, if I can catch enough of it. And then I can glue. See, I really kind of shredded that part of it, but I could glue another piece of whatever on there, right? Well, I'm not going to make it permanent, honey. I'm going to leave that open. I don't know whether I'll do Velcro or I'll put some ribbon to wrap around some sari or something like that. I'm not worried about opening this as far as a pocket. This is just going to be my cover because I have enough pockets in the bag. It's in the book itself, so I don't think I really need to worry about closing up that pocket. Is that what you meant, Ange? Bacon and eggs, nice. Ooh, happy birthday, Jackson. Ken, he's entered into double digits. Woohoo! Let's see what I have. That's handy. This is a little sturdier. All right, so I think I'm going to put a little tape just to kind of hold this together. We can sing happy birthday to Jackson if he's near. I hope there will be cake. Kathy, you let me know if you can hear us and then we'll sing. I don't know, Gina. Gina wants to know, can someone tell her whose idea it was to stop using plastic straws and start using paper? I don't know whose idea it was, but if you do know and if you do find out, I'd like to have a chance to whack them. I personally cannot take the paper straws. They're absolutely, I'm sorry, disgusting. All right, so if I cut it about there, I missed, oh, I did it pretty good. Be a little shorter. Concern for the environment. Okay, this is all going to just be covered up. It wasn't Ange. Okay, Ange is off the hook. It's really crazy when you arrive somewhere, you order something like through takeout or whatever, you know, fast food. And I get excited about what kind of straw I got with my order if it's plastic. Okay. All right, I'm just saying this up front. I'm pretty sure with this project, oh, Gail's back. I'm going to be doing some things backwards. Like I should have done something first that I am now doing, you know what I'm saying? Similar to, I don't know, say, you know, making a shaker of some kind. Just saying. Just saying. I have the bags in the car. I just keep forgetting to take them in with me. Good thing most of my handbags look like I'm traveling somewhere, so I can usually put a lot of crap in my handbag. All right. Well, see, this is all going to get, yeah, I don't mind shopping bags either. It's just the straw thing in your mouth. It's just for me. And I guess because that's what we're used to. All right. I'm going to stitch this closed. But I'm not ready to put, yeah, see, I didn't do that very well. I'm going to cover this with something. All right. I'm going to plug in my machine. Just do a little stitchy stitch. All right. I gotta leave a little bit of well, maybe I should just trim this, get it out of my way till I cover it. Okay, if you're just tuning in and you think, man, this lady does not know what she's doing, it's true. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, now I'm thinking about, I don't really need a pocket here either. So I'm thinking I'm going to stitch that closed. This, I think I'm going to do, attach something and make that a flip out. This one, I'm thinking about tearing this. My X-Acto blade's not real sharp, but might work. See, I think if I really use this and put anything in it, it's going to catch. I'm not taking it all the way down. I don't want to get involved with my stitches. I'm thinking I should probably do all this stuff before I put my pages in, right? Angie's being mean. Is she being mean? Whoa, not telling. That's mean. What did I just saw? Something fell out of its crevice. Shocker. No, it's not that mean. She, I think Angie, our Angie, is involved in espionage crafts. She's doing stuff on the down low. That's what we're talking about. Very easy to cause trouble. Yeah. Trouble, trouble, trouble. See, if you fight with a paper bag, you can stay out of trouble. Because you're too busy making a messier project. A little snippet here and a little snippet there. Okay. Thank you, Kathy. Now, I think I'm going to fold this back a little bit so I can see. So I can see the pocket. Yeah, they are thin. Like, you couldn't really use this to cover a book because it would be torn quickly, I think. All right, so I'm going to put a little glue here. Because I don't want stuff to get stuck in there. Although I'm probably not going to. The reality is, and the truth is, I'm probably not going to put anything small in here. Cloggage. 12 cookies. Del, I keep calling you Deb. Sorry. Del, you're my kind of girl. 12 cookies. Yeah, baby. Now you have it in your brain. You can't think of anything else but those cookies. That glue's going to dry before I get this unclogged. Oh, Kathy, you're the best granny. Man. The last time our grands were here, my husband got the bright idea to put some soft pretzel dough in the bread maker and have the kids make soft pretzels. We have a 7-year-old and a 4-year-old. So after they left for the day, my husband said, "What? I thought, oh, look, see, I do this all the time." My husband said, "Boy, I thought they'd do a little better with the rolling the dough." I'm like, seriously? They're used to rolling, first of all, Play-Doh. Rolling a pretzel and tying it, making it into that knot. Hello. Oh, that sounds cute. A 3x3 glue book. I mean, my husband's clued in about a lot of stuff, but kid stuff, no. All right, so that's going to get stitched, and that can get trimmed. So their pretzels kind of look like little, just like little balls. I mean, I didn't think they did too bad. All right, so now I got to be going the right way here. All right, so we got a pocket there. That's going to be a flip out. That's going to be a shallow pocket. I can stitch that. Just making little like markers or little notes to myself. This is why my glue clogs, because I don't put the little pin stopper back in. right away. I have a hard time seeing that little. Okay, so that's going to be a little pocket. Yeah. Yeah, my husband never had much experience. I mean, he was great with our kids. And like I've said before, I didn't have to tell him, if I was going out, I didn't have to tell him, about baths or, putting certain things on them, like my brother-in-laws. You had to tell them everything. But when it comes to that kind of stuff, all right, so see, this is another, I mean, that's humongous. I just don't know if I can get enough glue in there to not take this one apart, but just glue it down. Man, that bread almost had like some, a lot of fiber in it. Maybe I should get some of my, I wonder if yeah, that would be rough too. It's hard enough getting a handle on a kid that functions as you expect them to, but then have a kid that, you know, is wired a little different and you don't have any experience. That can be tough. I'm just trying to decide if I put, right, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, Gail. I gotcha. Yeah. I'm taking them off my. Is Tom your son? We thought maybe our son had Asperger's. I'm not sure that he doesn't. But he's better now as an adult. But when he was a kid and through his teens, really older teens, some of the stuff he did kind of made me think he had a bit of Asperger's. All right, so I'm trying to decide whether I want to take this here. If I take that, I better err on the side of caution. Let's see. I should know where I haven't moved that. Let me see if I can grab some. I think it just might be easier if I grab. I know you're not supposed to use the tape when you make a pocket because stuff can catch in it. But it might work okay for this situation. And if it doesn't, I don't think it's a big deal because I'll have plenty of pockets. But I think this might be easier. All right. So let's see. See if I can scoot that in there. I might want to put, maybe I'll use glue there. All right, so I want to make sure I burnish this down. Let's do the other side of that wing. Now, I think it would be a lot easier to make a bag journal if your bags were not stitched. I've never made one, but like I said, I watched, and I mean, I just watched what I needed to watch because I was coming on. Last night I was trying to think, what do I want to do tomorrow for my stream? And, you know, blank. And then I remembered I had this bag kit. So, ooh, that might be fun. I'm having fun. I don't know if you guys are. All right, Kathy. I hope you have fun with your little birthday boy. Your granddaughter sounds adorbs. All right, so then if I glue those down, stick those down, then I'm going to put some on this other flap. I didn't sing happy birthday to Jackson. I'm assuming it's because he's not really. He's busy eating his bacon and eggs. Okay. Burnish that down. So once they stick, all right, this is where I wish I now had my little pokey tool. Oops, I don't want that. That's a different kind of. So I'd asked before, I don't know if anybody answered me. Has anybody ever watched the series on PBS called Grantchester? Bye, Kathy. Cute names, Jackson and Emerson. How cute are those names? It's about a vicar and a police detective. It's in its 7th season. The first 3 seasons, they had a different vicar. And now they got a different guy. And he's fine. He's good. But, oh my gosh, that original vicar to me was so good. and they, solve crimes. I've enjoyed it. I mean, there's a lot of murders. It's how they come about figuring stuff out. And then, of course, you get involved with their different lives and different things that they're going through. Now, she's got her grants there. Grant, Grant, Chester, like Chesterfield, Chester. So I think I'm caught up now. So now I can start watching season 7. I don't even know what day of the week it airs. I have to find that out. My husband doesn't care for it. I'm not sure why. We also like, well, not we, because he doesn't like this one, but one we watch together is called All Creatures Great and Small, which I absolutely love. Love, love, love. He likes it too. Okay, so that didn't work the way I thought it would, girls. But you know what? That's okay. I could put a tag in there. That'd be something different. I'm going to close these ends. Yeah, let me know what you think, Del. The first vicar's name is Stanley Chambers. OMG. Love them. And we're just waiting for All Creatures Great and Small, their new season to start. But how long can you wait? I mean, all right, I'm just mashing that down with that glue. Yeah, The Vet Show. You like that one? We love that one. Yes, Grant Chester on PBS. Oh, the buildings and the homes, and of course the accents. Like the Vet Show one, Deb. You know how they, Dell. I keep saying Deb. I'm so sorry. It'd probably be easier for me to call you Lebo. Yeah, it's this fellow's got a vet practice, and his younger brother is in the practice with them, and then he had hired another fellow, and just all the goings on in the town and taking care of their animals, and of course it's England. The scenery is scrumptious, and oh really, Bill? That's cool. All right, so I think I might stitch that. All right, so now I have to decide, what I'm going to cover these with, and what I'm going to use to make it look pretty. I'm trying to think of what paper pack I have. That I can readily get to. And oh, you know what? Where did I put that stuff? I put some bigger sheets of paper. That have flowers. Oh, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, lab tech. Cool. All right. This stuff might work, girls. These two probably would work better together, right? Look at that. I might have to save that for something, you know. All right. I've got plenty of this. These kind of work together, I think. I might not even need that other package, but let's see. Let's give this a go. You know, a couple of the girls that I watched, what'd she say? Oh, well, Del. Hey, is your YouTube name here Spanish? It isn't your real name, is it? It is her real name. Lobo means wolf. Huh. All right, so I think I want to cover up those holes, right? That's what I said. Let's cover up those holes. Let's move this stuff. I may have to measure something. I'm not good at measuring. I'm not good at measuring. I wonder if I... Well, this is one big piece. I wonder if it wraps... Okay, so I think it's going to be good that way. That's what I do, Zena. That's fabulous. It really works for me. Okay, I am going to just tear this up here. Nothing like fighting with a large piece of paper. Oh, fudge. I thought that would tear really nicely. I can't get a good start on it here. Getting out the scissors. Got that nice and crooked. Bummer. All right, so I think I want a little bit of my paper bag showing. So if I go there, all right, hold please. Let me straighten this up. Oh fudge! See what's happening? Because this isn't sharp enough. Dang it! I'm forced to get out the big boy. Not to be confused with a fat boy. Zena, you could have had that for breakfast. Oh, there's another one. I wonder if that's sharp. I have too many cutters. Too many cutters, and I almost bought another one. It's real narrow. That would be real nice and small to keep right next to your work area, you know, for little cuts. Is that you got the nose one, right? Oh, heavens. And I just whacked that off. Sorry. But it's just, I want a straight cut at the top. Because if I don't, your eyeball's gonna see that crookedness. And I could have done it from the bottom. Hey, Kathy, good morning. Want a little bit of that brown. So if I go about here, we're doing the old bendy. Okay, so bendy. That reminds me of the line in You've Got Mail when George. Oh my gosh! I knocked my toast, my peanut butter toast. So Lori, why does this journal's beautiful that you made, but why does it smell like peanut butter? Well, You Got Mail. George, who works in the bookstore, says he's going to stop and get. Oh, jeez. Forget what kind of candle he's going to get because it makes his apartment smell mossy. We watched that movie the other night. All right. Looky there. Now she knows where everybody's hanging out. Yeah, Friday mornings. I'm stuffing my last piece of toast in. I could have made it a little wider, but it's all right. I could move this up. And then I could do something down the bottom if I want. All right, so I think I'm going to yes paste this. But I want to ink it. It was funny. My husband said the other night, he's looking for something to watch. I said, how about You Got Mail? I said, yeah, that's good. So he puts it on. We're watching for about 15, 20 minutes, and he says, This isn't the one I thought it was. I said, you were thinking Sleepless in Seattle. Oh, yeah. He's so terrible. At movies and knowing what movies what. I don't know. I just can't get a good. Maybe I need a new. Maybe it's not. I don't know why this one's just not the color I'm looking for. Yeah, I can't. I mean, a nose ring. I would do a nose piercing. I would do my eyebrow. This one's kind of worn out. Let's see if this is better. My tongue. Yeah, I would think that would. I just don't know. I would even do my lip, but not my tongue. First of all, I can't even imagine I bite my tongue. Oh, on accident. My gosh, you could go through the roof. I'm not just going to say that. See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, when you bite your tongue, whoa. It's not good. If I put this where I was going to, I could put lace. Right? I was thinking about Yes Paste, but you know what? Maybe I'll use, it would take that did not hurt me. I don't know why I said ow. Yeah. I just can't even imagine the tongue. Aside from the pain, then it always clacking around. I should have probably trimmed off these edges. Have a little, I might cover that up too. I'll cover up most of it, right? Maybe I'll use a little bit of golden because this is a big area to glue down. And I feel like I should do this. I had 3 holes in my ears, have not worn earrings in 10 years. I stopped wearing them when I had to wear the mask myself personally. Spritz the ink with water. Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't that. It was the color. It was like a dingy. I must have laid something else on that other ink pad. And it's given me not a true vintage photo color. And I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. Oh, anybody remember that movie? It's a Mad, Mad World. And the two brothers. Is it Seth Green? It's a short redheaded guy, and his brother, Dwayne. Oh no, he was Dwayne. I don't know what the brother's name was. Do it for mom, Dwayne. He couldn't talk right because of the tongue ring. So if I scoot that, that's going right to the end. All right. Let's get a gluing. All right, let's pour on some Gildan. Okay, Del. Thanks for joining us. It's nice to see you. Have a great day. See, everything I say, everything I do either reminds me of a song or a movie. And of course, I just watched You've Got Mail. So she's in the grocery store. She's in the checkout line. It's supposed to be all cash. She only has a dollar. And of course, Tom Hanks comes along and talks to the checker girl. Rose. What a beautiful name, Rose. You too, Gail? I know Barb's like that. Digging out this. I've got a bit of a clog. And Tom Hanks says, "You have a great day." You look like a movie, you sound like a song. All right, you know what? Let's get a gluing. Get a gluing. I don't want it all the way up there, Lori. No. Oh, geez. I did it again. It'll dry. It'll dry. It'll dry. This is an accident waiting to happen. Let's put a little piece of something in there, girl. Hold on. Got big chunks. You don't like Tom Hanks? I don't like Tom Cruise. I can always sneak in glue, right? I don't want it to drip down through those holes because then it's going to glue my pages together. Sorry, now I have the hiccups. Who's everybody's all-time favorite actor, actress? Any era, any year. What would be the first actor, actress name that pops into your mind? I've got mine. Go. You don't like Tom Cruise either? I don't know if this went all the way to the edge. If you had to pick your all-time favorite, one of your favorite actor, actress, any era, any time, any genre, like who's the first? If somebody says to you, as I am doing, who is your favorite actor? Of course, now they do actor, not actress. I'm going to go all the way to the edge. Who is the first person that pops in to your... I'm struggling here, girls. I'm struggling. To your mind. I know who I would say. Look, I got it crooked. Well, you know what? Back to front, you're not really going to know. Tom Berenger. Berenger. I don't even know who that is. Look, my paper warped. The paper bag warped. Well, this is not the best idea, but here you go. I'm stuck with it. Yeah, see, I went much older. Well, the first thing came to my mind was Katharine Hepburn. The Cadillac is on bloom again. I just always thought she was a fabulous actress. I don't even know who that is, Marty. Berenger? Is that how you say it? Berenger? I'm thinking of Tom Bergeron, who's the game show host guy. Oh, Kathy Bates is good. I don't know the Masterson. I mean, I probably would know where to see her, but I don't know the name. Who's the guy that plays? Audrey Hepburn, yeah. Tom Hiddleston plays Loki. Don't know that name either. And I always liked, but see, I'm going back. I always liked Gene Kelly. They said he was a stinker in person, but I thought he was a better dancer than the other guy. Yeah, I'm sure. Colleen Dewhurst. I don't think I know her either. Olivier, for me. Olivier was, eh. Yeah, I always liked Sandra Bullock and, oh, who's the other one? It's got the big vein in her forehead. Uh, Julia Roberts. You know, more recent years. I liked, Sam Elliott. Oh, don't even go to Sam Elliott. Woo, baby. Who was the gal? You don't see her anymore. She married Kenny Chesney for like, I don't know, a nanosecond. Okay, between the way he looks and his deep voice, whew, turn on the cold shower. Oh, baby, oh, baby. It's just not gluing down as easily as I had hoped, dear ones. Dewhart played the adoptive mother in Anne of Green Gables. She was married to George C. Scott. Oh, what was her name? It started with an M, wasn't it? In that, you mean, was that a PBS series? She was a sister. Sisters, sisters. La 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 la. Oh, now I'll be singing that all day. Lord help. There goes that phone again. I didn't send the memo out to my family that I was streaming. They should know at this time, but everybody gets caught up in their own life and they're not worried about, Lori. Oh, Denzel Washington. Talk about a babe. Woo! Mm. He is a handsome dude. All right, so I think that'll do. It's real damp. It hasn't, of course, dried. Now I can use some of this. Yeah, Morgan Freeman. Use Love Like. I probably will get in trouble, gluing in the ditch like that. All right, so I don't want. I've got this on the outside. Let's go. Let's go to the center with this one. And I think Yes Paste now in hindsight. Will Smith's from Philadelphia. Yeah, he's a nice looking man too. Now we go handsome. I mean, I always thought Pierce Brosnan was handsome. And I always thought, of course, what's his face? Harrison Ford. I always thought he was handsome. Oh, I've got a pocket there. See, I almost missed it. This doesn't have to be. I mean, did you ever think, how fortunate are some of these people? Just a handful of people get to be so well known, right? And to have the kind of life and careers that they've had. Gary Cooper. Oh, Bradley Cooper. Do you remember Bradley Cooper when he was in that series? Oh, yeah, Marilla. Thanks, Barb. Remember Bradley Cooper was in that series, Alias? That's the first time he played the part Will. It's the first time I had ever seen him. He was just like a nobody. He was a freaking nobody, okay? That's who my mom likes. My mom is like, she could lose her mind over Bradley Cooper, okay? She's 91. You do? You have the DVD of the whole series? Oh my gosh. I was in the car. I'm not in the car much. And I was in the car the other day. I forgot what the heck I was doing. And I had the radio on. And I listen to talk radio when I'm in the car. And they were talking about. Oh, what the heck were they talking about? They were talking about something somebody just said. Oh, yeah, 24. they were talking about TV series and the TV series 24. Oh my gosh. I wish I could have called in and said, yeah, it ruined a vacation for me. I don't think our daughter was married. Maybe she was. But it was my son and my husband and I went down the shore to spend a week, which, was unusual for us, but we did. And my husband discovered in the rental place they had the whole series 24. He said, Brian, this looks good. We should watch this. Well, they wouldn't stop. They didn't want to do anything because it was all there on DVD. When we got home, they wouldn't be able to watch it without paying for it. Oh my gosh. I think I knitted my brains out that vacation. Didn't do a dang thing. Except watch those two goobers watch that series. I didn't find it enjoyable. Watching The Mighty Quinn. Oh, hi, Judy. The Mighty Quinn. Yeah, it takes place all in one day. 24 hours is the concept. I had a hard time wrapping my brain around that, but I should probably really try to get one signature done. Yeah, Denzel's a very, very handsome man. And, some of them are good looking, but they just, they're just, I don't know. Some of the actors are just, to me, not good actors. They don't seem realistic. But Denzel, he's got it all. He's got it all. To me. And I think Johnny Depp is a fabulous actor. I think he's got screwed a few times. Anne Bancroft, really? She wouldn't have been one of my favorites, I don't think. Yeah, sometimes my feelings about them personally influence whether or not I'll watch them, and there's a few I won't watch. Actually, I'm really over Hollywood. I have been for a while, but I can still appreciate, talent and that kind of stuff. See, and then there's some guys who I think, for me anyway, are attractive and they're good actors, but they're not really attractive. Like, I'm thinking the one guy's got real pock marks. Was it Tommy Lee Jones? See, I think he's attractive, but he shouldn't be. Oh yeah, Judy. Oh, you were cooking for that. And your cousin too, Judy? Oh, sweet girl. Oh, let's pray a little. Let's just say a little prayer for Judy as she heads out. Dear Lord, we bring before you our friend Judy. She's had loss in her family. It's very difficult. And sounds like a brother in law and a cousin. And we would just pray that you would bless her family as they gather together to mourn their loss, but also, hopefully, Lord, fond memories and happy times as well, that they may find comfort in each other, and Lord, that they would find comfort in you. Just to put a hedge of protection around her and her family members as they travel to and from, and give them a sweet time together, Lord, I pray. For it's in your name we pray. Amen. Aw, Judy. Hopefully we'll see you soon. I hope your day is not too exhausting, sweetie. Janet Nash is in the house. Hi, Janet. His voice, Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah. We watch a lot of Hallmark, and some of them are just so gaggy sweet, But some of them aren't too bad. But some of the actors on there are just, I am sorry, they are smoking hot. Okay, I'm sorry. For an almost 69 Chubette. I mean, it's just some of them to me are just smoking. Oh my gosh. There's a Chris McNally. Oh my Lord. Yeah, I think Eileen Lyons had said something about, did you ever hear Johnny Depp sing, when he was going through the trial and we were at Colleen's or Kathy's? Oh, the Mork and Mindy guy, Robin Williams. um, what was I going to say? Oh, she said that Johnny Depp, could sing. So I pulled up a recording and I listened and I thought he was fabulous. So I sent it to my son. He's like, yeah, that's not really him. That's like, oh, no, you know what? I'm just not. So I didn't look at it into it any further. Gary Oldman. What was he in? I don't remember him. At least not the name. Probably I would remember him if I saw him. But I'm not remembering the name. All right, so the new goal is to get a section ready to take pages and stitch in a page. So I can kind of get something finished. Gary Oldman was in Harry Potter. He played Dracula. I don't remember there being a. Oh, it's two different thoughts. He played Dracula. Yeah, there was no Dracula in Harry Potter. At least not that I recall. Not in Harry Potter. Okay. I feel better. I thought, who was in Harry Potter that I just didn't? There's another one, Alan Rickman, who was in Harry Potter. Oh my gosh, I love that. He was my favorite. That doesn't quite fit. That's a pain, but I gotta. Oh, Alan Rickman. I know. Oh my gosh. He was so. Open your books to page 334. Oh my gosh. The Yes Paste takes a while, but the paper, it's not a real heavy paper bag, and it did buckle when I put the, I was trying to go quick. It did buckle on my cover. It's not laying very nicely. Should have realized that. Jack Black, he's a good actor. I love the movie Holiday. I'm not a fan of the chick, that Carmen chick, Carmen Diaz. I'm not a fan of hers. The Fifth Element. I don't know if I've watched that. Probably have. I always like Jason Bateman too. Remember that movie with Jennifer Aniston? And she wants to have a baby, and she finds this guy. And oh, my son always really liked Bruce Willis. Remember Bruce Willis when he had hair in Moonlighting? That's the other one, just like Bradley Cooper, who's like a nobody, and then bam. I'm sure it wasn't bam. It took them years, but remember this humongous presence, almost cinema. All right. This one I was going to do a flip out. Flip out. All right. I'm kind of dilly-dallying here. Patty Duke was amazing actress in any role. She left us way too early, huh? Way too early. Oh, I've got some other bits up here. This journal is going to be a mishmash. Let's see what I have that I can maybe use for a flip out. That will kind of go with this paper. Yeah, there's your Anne Bancroft. Yeah, Bancroft. Yeah, you're right. I said bankrupt. Sorry. That won't look too bad adjacent to. All right, so if I did a solid here, James Spader. No, not for me. He gives me the creeps. James Spader. Hey, Stephanie G. Good morning. Is this still morning? Yeah, it's still morning. Okay, so let's do something up there. My husband was watching that series. Oh, I couldn't handle it. Blacklist. I don't know if you ever found out whether that girl was his daughter or not. My husband watches some weird jazz, if you ask me. Weird jazz. I think I would have been a lot further along if I had taken this apart and done just regular. Andy Garcia is aging. It's funny. Different strokes, right, for different folks. I haven't seen him in a long time. Gosh, what was that? I forget even what movie I'm thinking about. It either had, oh goodness, yeah, Ryan Reynolds is a cutie. What am I thinking of, girls? Andy Garcia, and it was either Meg Ryan or who's the Griffin girl, Melody Griffith. Wasn't he in a movie with one of those two? Look, this isn't doing anything. No. I was saying about the Hallmark actors. There's one guy. His name is Victor Webster. He said, "I can't wait for the cold shower. Hit me with the hose on my way to the shower." I'm just saying. Holy moly. How some of these people get to be so good looking? I don't know. All right, now I want to crease this here. Let's score that. I had a little score thing that I see. This one's chipped. Do you know who I mean, Marty? Okay, I have a favorite Hallmark movie. It's called A Crown for Christmas. I always have been fond of gingers. Oh, Eric Estrada to me. Really? I cannot even stand to look at Eric Estrada. He has too many teeth. Too many teeth for me. A Crown for Christmas. Every girl's dream. Her and her sister and brother, they're on their own. They lost their parents young. The two girls are maids. The one's trying to get a role in some play or something. They end up getting fired anyway. She almost runs over this guy with her little maid cart, and she's trying to apologize, and she's saying, "How about this? How about that? How about a sewing kit?" And he's taking all this stuff. He's dumbfounded. Well, it turns out he's, the king or the leader of some little country, of course, English accent. He's got a daughter who's out of control. She's only like 10 or 12, I guess. Anyway, the butler or his man's helper or whatever you call him is there with them, and they're in New York City for some kind of meetings or something. Anyway, they're headed back, and he gets a message that his nanny has been, has left. What did you think, Mark? I mean, I could stop right now and watch that. I love that movie. So I always watch that one when that's on. Even when it's not, I think I keep it recorded, keep it in our repertoire so I can always watch it. And then there's one with, Danica McKellar. Yeah, yeah. And then there's one with that Victor Webster. Well, there's a couple, but one in particular it's called um, Summer Villa, set in France. Okay, so I'm already there. Set in France. Victor Weber's in it. He's some kind of chef celebrity or something. Has a rough time. He goes there. Crown for Christmas, like a prince or a king's crown. Crown. And then the Summer Villa is really good too. I don't know the chick's name that's in the Summer Villa. That's the mom. I know her name in the movie is Terry. They're not for everybody. We get teased. Our family teases us for watching so many Hallmarks. But see, this one little corner won't stick. Not there either. All right, so I'm thinking the flip out here could be the other side of this paper. Might be nice to do a flip out this way. So I guess I really want to. It's not long and not wide enough. Well, I can leave this on, and I could do lace and cover that up. Could I not? I guess it's probably a good idea to not do that in one piece, but to do it in two pieces. I probably should have done that in two pieces too. Give myself a little wiggle room on that. I did it again. The Proposal. Oh my gosh, yes, that's one of our favorites. Ryan Reynolds was in it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. What was I watching? Something I was watching, or forget about. She always just seemed like. Oh, I guess because I watched the Golden Girls almost every night until I started to watch Grantchester. But now that I'm caught up on that, I'll probably go back to Golden Girls. it's just, you know, to have something on late in the evening and I'm coloring or whatever. I don't really have to pay close attention to what's going on or really be able to read closed caption. But if you look at Betty White like years ago, I mean, she was a nice looking older lady, but if you see pictures of her like when she married Alan Ludden, oh my gosh, she was beautiful. She was really, really a beautiful lady. I've got crumblies there. It's probably going to give me. Yeah, she was really pretty. And she just seemed so sweet. She probably really was a sweet, sweet person, too. Hot in Cleveland, huh? Gosh, some of her lines on the Golden Girls. Gosh. Was she? She was smart. She was a riot on the Match Game. I loved watching her there, too. I think I want to trim off this little... In the proposal, the lady that, I'm not remembering her name, Steele something, she was the mom. Who she married to? She was in a movie with Sam Elliott. She was his wife. Oh yeah, big animal lover, yeah. My husband worked for an animal shelter, and when she passed, oh my gosh, the gifts. All across the country. She raised millions, millions, and millions of dollars for animals. Getting sticky. Oh, no problem, Janet. We're just glad you're here. I really haven't done too many flip outs. Can't remember. I think it's Spielbergen or I don't know. I think for years I thought she was married to I find him to be a little creepy myself. Ted Danson, but I think I have that wrong. Only Murderers in the Building. I think I kind of remember that, but I don't. It's not. I think once I started watching it, I would say, "Bye, Stephanie." Mr. Peanut Butter. I'm going to ink this edge anyway, probably covering it up or stamping it or something. Oh, it's a series. Oh, I see. I was thinking it was a movie. Yeah, then I probably haven't watched it. A series on Hulu, huh? Interesting. Who comes on after me? Oh, so I was right? Mary Steenburgen. Okay, that's who I'm thinking. All right. Thanks, Barb. Yeah, once you get this stuff working, it goes on really nice. It sticks down nice. Always like Steve Martin. Wild and crazy guy. Okay. I don't know. That looks kind of funkish to me. This is just not sticking here. Okay, let's try this. Let's hold that down a moment. Steve Martin, Martin Short. Oh my gosh, Martin Short. He's usually hysterical. I'm gonna need a clip. It's just not holding. That little clip's not gonna do it. I guess there's not much for it to latch onto with that hole there. Let's see if I can get that. All right, so now let's just work in this section, because I mean, I can't stay on here forever, right? Forever and ever. Where to put my pages? Where to put my pages? I got a bunch of pages somewhere. See, I just throw stuff. Okay, not going to use this stuff here. I know about that one page. Oh yeah, he was amazing in that. Okay, so let's see. This might be these are gonna have to be trimmed, of course. Steve Martin was the straight man in that movie too, and he is in his newest series, there. Oh, he's a straight man in that series. He was a straight man in what was it, Trains, Planes, and with John Candy. I don't feel like any of my page combinations have any pizzazz. All right, Barb. Enjoy your day. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so true. A really good talent. All right, let's turn the bottom of this page off. I'm trying to think, like I have boxes of pages that getting together to store and rework my art space. But I don't really know right where they are. They haven't found their final resting place, if you will. I think I want more than 6 signatures. This may not work in the end. We'll just see. I didn't trim off these either. Okay, all right, Gail. All right. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Let's see if I can get this little slicer. Slice off just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Doo-doo. I should get these out of my way. I'm thinking it's probably Oh, okay, Gail. I thought you were. Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right. Well, good. Welcome. Welcome to the stage. I probably could trim that a little. Let's just use the scissors. I'm really roughing it. Marty's gonna have lunch. Yeah. Oh, okay. You're back. All right. Are you having anything good? All right. Let's see what I have here that I can also add. This page. I think I need a little bit more. That's more of that. I don't think I want another piece of that. looks the same. I'm looking for something different. I mean, like I said, I have tons. I just have it in places where I can't really get to it right this second. Let's see, this little guy. I could fold that. Just needs to be a little shorter. Oh, what's a cottage pie? Oh, that sounds interesting. That was like me with my little Luce. I didn't want to let go either, and then she died in my arms, so that wasn't great either, to be honest. Just think of her little face just looked at me like, "Mommy, hold me." And I did, and then she went. It was horrible. Horrible. I think I'm going to go ahead and whack the rest. Well, if I whack that off, yeah, it's not going to get the bird. It's so hard. We just couldn't. I mean, my husband would have done it if I said, "Okay, it's time, take her." But I just couldn't. And I thought I had a little longer to make the decision. I knew she wasn't going to last. But really, up until the very end, she ate well and went to the bathroom as she, normally did. So there weren't any of those indications. She just, her issue was breathing. She had a hard time breathing. Mm-hmm. And I've got to get this out of the way for a moment. All right, now I've got to find, I want to put it, oh my goodness. I want to find a piece of washi tape to put here to just secure this a little bit. See, because it's coming undone. She's come undone. Of course, I put all my washi away. And then I'm going to stitch through it. I don't know how much you're going to see. That's really, I want something a little wider. These ones that are wide, boy, I have a hard time getting them off in one piece. Yes, well, I'm old, Gil. Shh, don't tell. I think I have a hard time getting this. Of course, these honking nails don't help either when you're trying to peel washi. I'll be 69 soon, girls. 69. course, I don't feel 69 in my head. In my body, I feel about 112. Yeah, see, I'm not going to get that to peel off. Let's go with the thinner one. So, you know, next year, Lord willing, 70. 70. How can that be? 70. Now, because I'm going to stitch this, I'm not going to add additional glue. I'm going to be lazy and not. That banging noise, I believe, is my hubby peeling a hard-boiled egg, making a salad. See, I don't think he really thinks about me in here talking to people. I know, that's why I want to get another dog. I mean, I understand. My husband says, well, we can't go anywhere if we have another animal. Well, we don't go anywhere anyway. Of course, he is just newly retired, so, but I don't think that's really going to change. Could be wrong. Okay, Mr. Roby's calling. So she's getting off. All right. Yeah, well, don't keep too busy. Thanks for joining us, Gail. We'll see you soon. I'm not going to be on much longer either because I need to get some lunch before I get the shaky shakes. I don't think I put that on exactly. I could have brought it over a little. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. All right, let's pop these in here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could do with something in the center that would look pretty. Something that would look pretty in the center. I've got these little recipes, these little recipe ones. That one's kind of scratchy. What the heck I got? I've got a little piece of tape there. I guess I was going to use that for something else. I can add a bit of this. This is just going to be for me. So I can add a bits of whatever, right? What did I do with my... I finded it. My bone folder. Let's put this little guy somewhere else. Janet, this is a kit I purchased. It was in Keisha's Market to make a journal, out of a bag, and I was thinking it was a single bag with just things, to put in it, but it was several bags stitched together. So I covered the front. I pulled the last bag, the bottom apart, to flip it around to make like a flap to close. So now I'm wondering if I can easily stitch around on my machine. And I think I probably should do that before I put these pages in. I'm going to sew these pages in here. So I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to grab some lunch, and then I'm going to maybe take the day off from straightening my room and just fuss around and play with this. I don't know. We'll see. See, I've got company coming. I've got a cousin coming to visit, and I want to have most of my stuff back in my room. Very nice, Janet. That's great news. And so I need to get my room, the bedroom cleaned where I'm going to put her. And I would like to get, a lot of at least the kitchen counter cleared off before she arrives. So I have a few days yet. She's coming on the 4th. So there you have it. All right, ladies, thanks for joining me. Remember our dear Judy O. And the sadness that her family's going through right now, the loss of some family members. And there are others that might come to mind too, but she's on our mind today for sure. So thanks so much, ladies, for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it so very much. So please take care. It's Friday. Mary will be on this evening, I'm thinking. And am I missing anybody else? I don't know who else might come on Fridays. Teresa. Oh, she just lost her mom, didn't she? Yes. Our dear Teresa. Remember her as well. It's so hard, guys, right? All right, everyone. Have a great afternoon. Maybe I'll see you at Murray's later. And if there's somebody else on tonight, I apologize. Lena has not been coming on at 12. She's been uploading some standalones, and I think she's just been popping on when it's good for her. But she may come on around noon. Oh, yes, Friday, Barb Owen. Yes, thanks, Janet. Barb Owen comes on usually around 2 Eastern, I think it is. All right, lovely ladies. Thanks so much. Take care. Don't forget, take time to be creative. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.